So last night I was doing some research on the different metaverses on Ethereum. Obviously, you have the main ones like the Decentraland, the Sandbox, Cryptovoxels, and I was just trying to look for one that no one's really talking about yet. And of course, I came across one called Isotile. Now, Isotile is actually a metaverse game based on Ethereum, as obviously all these other games are as well, but it's a little bit different. The main point from which you can kind of see over here is to kind of be able to display your NFTs, in a visually pleasing and interactive way, as much as possible, right? You can see that there are a couple of things here in this little room, and you'll notice that they do have a couple of integrations as well. So, for example, you can go ahead and if you have any hash masks, Mooncats, waifus, crypto punks, Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, you can display all of those things all in your pretty much your isotile room, I guess we can call it. But the cool thing is that you can literally just sign up and do it right away. Obviously, as long as you have a MetaMask kind of plugged into your browser, you can go ahead and just prop it up over here, and you'll see that currently I only have one thing that I can put up, a Mooncat. So my room is pretty much as boring as it gets right now. But you can see that when you click on the thing, it tells you actually what the actual NFT is. And if you want, the cool thing, let's go into another one, is that depending on which ones you have, you can see they're kind of low-key interactive. Now this guy has about 5 different crypto punks, which is nuts, 2 hash masks, and a little cat. Again, same type of cat, a Mooncat, but this one's walking around. This is actually something else that they have going on in the website, which we'll actually touch on that later, how you can actually do that. But I just love this idea. I think it's amazing. You know what I mean? Because your room can go from looking like this to even this. Look at this guy. 5 hash masks, a bunch of trophies, and a whole lot of Mooncats, So pretty cool stuff, I think. Honestly, this shit is really cool. And it's something that no one's really talking about. I mean, the Twitter account itself, they only have 478 followers. So, it's just nuts. And not to mention, I almost forgot to say, is that also with these rooms, you can also have the link pretty much just match up to your ENS domain. So they have an integration there. You can have a dream loop as well. Pretty much this is just like an NFT that plays audio. I don't know if it'll play right now. If I'm okay. So really cool stuff. You can integrate all that stuff, and a couple more things in there. And honestly, that's really mainly it. They have a couple more things that we're gonna get into as well, but it's a very bare bones thing right now. I think it's kind of new, more or less. I was speaking to the developer on Discord, and it turns out, from what I can understand, it's pretty much only one guy working on it right now. DeFi Moon. I was just kind of running through his brain, kind of what he was doing, what his idea was, if he's onboarding people or not. And it seems like right now he's kind of just doing his own thing because of how expensive it is to hire anyone to develop, which makes sense. I get it. But it's crazy to think that this was all done by pretty much one individual, maybe along with 1 or 2 other people. I honestly don't know if he has a team or how big it is or not. But as far as I'm concerned, it's mostly just that one guy doing it. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because of how much potential I feel like it has. Literally, it really reminds me of Habbo Hotel or Gaia Online, those different online games that I used to play kind of when I was a lot younger. And just the simplicity, but the effectiveness of it. Because, right, this isn't just a regular game that can shut down, if the company goes bankrupt. This is all on the blockchain, more or less, right? So it's awesome in that way, and it's similar to something like Yat. If you guys, I can actually share my screen here. You see this Yat link over here? It's similar to this where it's just simple. You pick a couple of emojis for your link, you press on it, and it'll lead you to a web page that just filled with whatever you want to put in it, essentially, right? And this is something similar. It's all it is just a room that literally has any NFTs you hold and you want to display. I think it's awesome. Again, it's not complicated at all, very straightforward. And again, that's really important, bro. If y'all think about it, that's one thing in the crypto space that is not consistent at all, man. The fact that everything is complicated for the most part, right? So having simple things like this is really important to me. I'll be honest with you. The only problem I see with this is that I really feel like it's only that one guy that's coding all this stuff. I was speaking to him on the Discord again, and it really seemed like he was the only one doing it. And it's the kind of thing where it's can you trade Is it worth trading money for building a product faster, or just building it out yourself? But obviously, you don't spend anything, but it takes a longer time to actually deliver. That's the one thing I'm a little worried about it with, but I mean, listen, I'm definitely impressed with what the guy's already done. I think it's awesome. Future things in terms of what they're adding, I think he mentioned somewhere over here that he wants to go ahead and add just like new different NFT projects as well. Like, we might have to come back up over here. Yeah, new NFT projects, and this is obviously great for exposure in terms of like adding, let's say, Meebits. Meebits is something that they have to add, bro. They literally have to add that. Like, the ability for you buy a Meebit and you can have it walk around the room, that would be amazing. So definitely adding Meebits would be, I think, or any other NFT project is going to help just amplify their exposure to different people. And they actually mentioned themselves that they're going to be doing CryptoPunks as avatars. I'm not sure if he mentioned it here, but he mentioned it somewhere over here, talking about CryptoPunks. Oh, here we go. Yeah, plus punks as avatars. So that would be amazing too. Again, it just adds to like the value proposition of buying, specific types of NFTs, right? All these different metaverses being built around them. So I think it's amazing. Again, I kind of really just wanted to make this video to shout the guy out. I'll be honest with y'all. I mean, like, because it's the guy's doing it by himself, and I think this project is so dope. So what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and buy a ticket. And let me actually show you what that actually is. So if you go ahead and go to Isotile again, you go to learn more. And I should mention, by the way, that like Isotile and Mooncats, which is like the cats we've been looking at, they have like some sort of partnership working out right now, and it seems like they're really, really integrated with each other. As you saw, Mooncats are like one of the only 3D objects that can move, so I guess it makes sense. But I love the fact that they kind of integrated together and they're kind of, like sharing a space together. I think it's so cool. But nonetheless, for your cat to be 3D, like we saw in this room, for your cat to be 3D and, not just a picture, they require you to pretty much mint a ticket, which gets you one Mooncat design, in this case, one Mooncat to walk around, an Ethereum trophy NFT, which is going to be this one over here, this little trophy. And you also get a VIP membership, which I think includes like being involved in like a private Discord and something else. And I guess one future redeem for being the first supporters. So yeah, they only have 1,500 tickets. Looks like they've sold like quite a bit already. Again, to me, I feel like me giving 1 ETH, I'm kind of just supporting the developer, and I'm able to have a walking Mooncat. That's kind of what I feel like that's what I get out of it. So I definitely want to go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and mint a ticket real quick, connect my MetaMask, and we'll go ahead and pay it off if it even allows me. Oh my god, the gas fees are high. So we'll end up doing it later. I'll promise you I'll end up doing it. But right now I only have 0.1 ETH, and the gas fee is going to be too high for me to mint it. But nonetheless, definitely something I think is really cool. I would say if there's anything I can kind of give in terms of advice, I would definitely say to the guy, like, get somebody to help you, bro. Whether it be marketing or another developer, to kind of speed the process up, man. Because I'm telling you, this space grows really quickly. Time is of the essence, and competition is going to come. Right now, I don't know of any other project that does anything similar to that. Like I've seen one that's kind of like crypto voxels, where it's just like only like a point of view kind of perspective, but you can have like a museum. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about Isotile? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think that it's kind of the NFT thing is kind of played out? Let me know. I mean, I'm sure DeFi Moon, the guy, the developer behind it, would love to have some input as well. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.